All right. Look, just give me a couple more days, yeah? Look, I told you they stopped me money. What? Well, yeah, I know. Look, you'll get your money, right? Well, not you lot and all. I've told you, you're going to have to give me a bit more time.
Thanks a lot, boys. Yes, great job, eh? Smell that, eh?
Nothing like it.
Yeah. When I was in the army...
What you doing, you daft old bat?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You want to learn how to drive, woman?
You were a bit close, though.
Close? You had half a mile there. Oh, what? Have you seen this?
Is it damaged?
Oh, fair.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, well, that's not going to fix this, is it?
I am insured.
Oh, brilliant. And how long's that going to take, eh?
Oh, I really am sorry.
Look, I tell you what. We'll just sort it out between ourselves, shall we?
Well, how much do you think it'll be?
Well, that's the trouble, isn't it? Decent car, it's the parts. It's got to be, what, $250 with the paint?
Really?
What, you calling me a liar? No. I'll tell you what. Better stay on safe side. We'll call it 300. Is that a problem?
Fuchsies, Anna! Got them from an old army friend.
You don't say.
Yeah, it'll stand up to a hurricane, these.
And you're expecting one, are you?
Well, they'll soon be kitted out. Come on, Zara, you know what the score is. We're only here for a couple of days until we can get the mill sorted.
Oh, no, I love the great outdoors. I was a brownie, don't you know? Lend a hand. When do we start toasting marshmallows? We're brownie guides, we're here to lend a hand. Love our God and serve our...
Yes, very funny, you two.
If it's any more, I'll let you know.
Do you think it will be?
We'll see what they say. You want to watch where you're going in future, love?
Ah, Mrs. Tenby, what do you think?
Oh, well, it is very well constructed, very substantial.
Aren't they just?
But I do have a few practical concerns.
Like?
Well, firstly, heating.
On its way?
Running water.
All taken care of? Oh, what? I told them.
Also, communication. The signal is very patchy.
Well, it's a shame we haven't got Al.
Well, I will see what I can do.
Thank you, Mrs. Tenby.
No, I admire what you are trying to do. We cannot give up at the first signs of adversity.
My thoughts entirely.
We have to rise to the challenge.
I'm sorry, is this a joke?
Dr. Carter, do not worry. We will bring it up to the required standard.
What, for a soup kitchen?
Heston, you knew about this.
Yeah, when you said tents, I didn't think you meant military exercise.
Oh, Dr. Clay.
Are you serious?
Oh, for crying out loud.
This is hilarious.
I will talk to them. Dr. Clay, Dr. Carter.
Tablets. Tablets, tablets.
Do you remember that program, MASH?
Yes, unfortunately.
OK, everybody.
Oh, tents. Oh, I hate tents.
Come on, I'm sure he's doing his best.
Yeah, you try spending 2 weeks on the Blasket Islands in a hurling gale.
Right, listen up, everybody, listen up.
Tension!
Now, I know this isn't the ideal situation.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, at least it's not an Anderson shelter.
Well, look, it's our only choice for the next few days, so I'm just asking for some support if we've got any chance of making this work. Now, most of the patients we're going to send to the campus, so we shouldn't be too snowed under here.
What if it rains?
I didn't bring any wellies. Oh.
Now, we all knew this was going to be the plan.
Yes, but we were expecting something a little less primitive, more of a marquee.
Heston, this is a workplace, not a garden party.
It's a farce.
That is a little harsh.
Yes, but we're a medical centre, not a military outpost.
Yes, well, I've seen some pretty serious medicine done in one of these, let me tell you. So,
What if somebody needs the toilet?
We could ask them all to bring a spade.
that's been taken care of. Emergency facilities are on the way. Now, look, I'm just asking for you to all pull together and show a bit of team spirit.
Spirit of the Blitz.
Keep calm and carry on. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I don't see there's anything wrong with that. What do you think, Mrs. Tembe?
Certainly not.
We just need to make the best of it. I mean, for the patient's sake, not mine.
I think that's fair enough, don't you?
So come on, what do you think?
I'll give it till lunchtime.
Provided there's some heating.
And some seats would be nice.
That's in hand.
Where's Al?
He's been suspended pending inquiry.
It's more like the military every day, this place.
Yeah, well, it looks like he's invalidated our insurance.
Good morning, Mr. Greenidge. Now, what time is your appointment?
This is terrible, you know. You told me yourself, keep out of the cold and damp.
Yes, I'm sorry about that.
And if there's one thing I hate, is wet feet.
Well, me too, as it happens.
My time of life. And there's nowhere to park anymore. Only one disabled space.
If you'd like to come through.
Crikey. I knew the NHS were in trouble, but...
You'll need to come back in a couple of weeks.
To this madhouse?
Hopefully, we'll be back to normal by then.
And how, might I ask, do I make an appointment?
Mrs. Tembe will see to that.
And how long is that going to take?
Right, so we'll just sit in my car ready for the day, with a sunny disposition and a forward-thinking perspective, and then wallop.
This way, please.
You should test these old biddies. They shouldn't even be on the road.
And is the pain here?
All over. What's it matter?
And this happened about 2 hours ago.
I told you, didn't I?
Right. And your car wasn't actually moving.
Look, she hit me and that's it, I'm claiming. Right, you're going to have to tell the job centre they want me down there every 5 minutes.
How's the bad back, Mr. Clark?
Comes and goes.
And the depression?
Take each day as it comes.
And the chronic fatigue? And the toe you stubbed on the paving stone?
Ow! What are you trying to say, darling? It's not like I'm on sick anymore, is it?
No, not since you were reassessed a year ago.
And what a stitch-up that was and all.
The thing is, Mr. Clark, Lots of people think that they've whiplash after an accident.
So you're calling me a liar?
No, I just think that maybe you should give it more time.
Nah, you can stuff all that.
To see if it gets any better.
I'll come back tomorrow then, shall I?
I was thinking more like next week.
And see someone who knows what they're doing?
I'm terribly sorry about this. What's happened to those guide ropes?
Watch where you're going, will you?
I beg your pardon? There we go.
It's a bit like Santa's grotto, only colder.
What do you want, another fire?
You'd want to watch that one. Andy Clark?
Oh, what is it this time?
Well, you know Morley Byfield? She bumped his car this morning while it was still parked. And now he wants to claim for a whiplash.
You kidding?
Oh, some people, right?
What the... Oh my! Oh, it's my ankle! It's utterly busted. Well, are you going to help me or what? Careful, this really is a bad sprain.
There we go, Mr. Greenridge. Frank, this is madness. Where is Mrs. Tempe?
How much longer am I going to have to wait in these conditions?
I'm sure she'll be here soon.
There's only so much of this I can take, you know.
It's ridiculous. We'll be treating them for frostbite next.
Yeah, and hypothermia.
If I'd wanted to go camping, I'd have gone and brought a sleeping bag.
I'm sure she'll be here soon. Why don't I make you a nice cup of tea? Oh.
There you go. Now, careful.
I don't know, this place is a death trap.
Well, I did mark off those guide ropes.
But you can't see very well, can you, when you've got a bad neck?
I'm very sorry, Mr. Clark.
Yeah, you will be.
I just don't know how it happened.
Well, it did, all right.
Okay, where's the pain?
Oh, just above my left eyebrow. Where'd you think?
Here?
Yes. Ow.
What about here?
Both.
But there's no mark at all.
What you want, blood?
I think you're going to be fine.
Oh, you do you?
Well, there is no obvious sign of injury at this point.
Look, I'm telling you, I've twisted something.
Right, something's twisted, all right?
You what? Well?
He's making the whole thing up.
Well, we can't just assume that.
What, do you actually believe that man fell?
No, of course not, but there are serious health and safety implications here.
Yes, there are. And I'm sure Mr. Clark is well aware of them.
But we're tripping over ourselves in there.
Tell me about it.
So maybe it's best if you go and help out on the house calls.
What?
Niamh, the last thing I need now is a complaint.
So it's my fault now, is it?
Well, I thought you'd be happy about it. You've been mourning ever since you got here.
So is everyone else.
Oi! Am I just gonna sit here like a lemon?
There is nothing wrong with that man.
Can't prove it, can we?
There. Now, wasn't that fun?
"45 years I paid into the health service. 45 years. I don't know. You come in to see a doctor and what do you get? An army base, a refugee camp.
Oh, Zara, do you know where Mrs. Tempe is?
Collecting firewood?
Right, I've had enough. I'm off. It's a downright disgrace treating sick people like this.
Yes, well, you're not wrong there.
I ask you, who in their right mind would set foot in a tent in February in this country?
Oh, all right, Mrs. Overall, boy, just put it there. There you go, from the church.
Well, that's something.
I will fill it up with water. We can all have a nice cup of tea.
Oh, splendid. Then we can all have some scones.
Are the computers working?
Oh, I have borrowed this to boost the signal. We will have to change the password, I'm afraid.
So are you ready at last, or should I just sit here and freeze to death?
Just give me 1 minute. First of all, we have to plug it in so that we can get...
Oh, Mrs. Alsop, if you'd like to come this way.
Heston? Heston?
Well, I heard about the accident and I just thought I'd come and see how you were doing.
Well, that's very kind of you, Doctor.
Thank you. Well, at least it's nice and warm in here. So, how are you feeling?
Well, not too bad, thanks, but it did shake me up a bit, I can tell you.
So what happened?
Well, it was only a little bump, really. Just out the front there.
Do you know what speed you were going at?
No speed at all. I could barely get out. He didn't half make a fuss, though.
Did he?
Oh, then it was my fault, I suppose. It's these glasses, I reckon. I've not had them that long, but I just can't seem to get on with them.
Are you all right, Morny?
Yes, I'm fine. I've just gone a bit dizzy, that's all. One of my migraines, I expect.
Oh, I should take a quick look at you.
No. No, I couldn't do that.
I'm sorry?
I only ever see Dr. Carter.
I'm sure he won't mind.
No, I'd rather see him, if it's all the same to you. Oh, see, there it goes again.
There. It's just there.
Yeah, but there isn't a swelling.
I'm telling you.
Look, maybe some painkillers might help, eh?
Oh, right. I get it.
I'm sorry?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? You're all in it together, covering each other's backs, you shower.
Howard!
You must think I'm stupid.
Howard!
Well, do you smarmy little...
Well, what's the problem?
Hang on. What's all this?
Mrs. Byfield, she needs to see Dr. Carter.
See what I mean?
Oh, hello. Did you get your car fixed all right?
What's you been saying, then? Well?
Did I give you enough money?
What have you been up to?
What money?
For the damage.
How much?
There's nothing to do with you.
Morny?
£300.
Did you hear that?
Oi, you watch your
That's
mouth.
enough.
No, I'm sick of this. Harassment, I call it.
Yeah, perhaps you should just leave.
Victimisation!
Come with me, we'll go and sit down.
Right, I'm having you for this. The lot of you.
OK, thank you.
Right, and that's assault. Who do you think you are, eh? You're not treating me like this. Do you hear? Right.
I do apologise.
Can you get Heston?
He's with a patient.
He's the only one she'll see.
Can I help?
Thanks, but it has to be Heston.
Yeah? Are you sure?
Oh, no. You'll be fine.
I'm sorry?
Thank you very much.
Do you mind? Just tell me if you're in any pain.
What is it with me? Have I got two heads or something?
She didn't mean any harm.
Maybe I smell funny. Do I smell funny?
Neve.
Well, I just wonder why I bother sometimes.
She's an elderly lady. She's gonna come out with... Morning?
What happened?
It's her breathing.
Howard! Howard!
Call an ambulance.
How did you know?
It's her breathing. She's struggling. Careful.
Yes, I need an ambulance, please, to the Mill Hill Health Centre. The big army tent's nearby.
Mrs. Tenby! Mrs. Tenby!
Oh, my goodness. Help! Push it up! Help!
He's tachycardic CNOs.
We need oxygen and a pulse oximeter.
The oxygen's down there.
Right, she's tension pneumothorax.
On my way.
Stay with us, Morning.
No, in that box there.
Howard!
All right, quickly now.
Okay. All right, Morny.
Stay calm, man.
Medium camera.
Tube. I need a large tube, a large Benflon. Oh, diesel, please.
Ah, I have found some bandages.
Yeah, and I need some micropore.
I have found the defibrillator.
Great, okay, keep looking for the resuscitation kit.
Morning, stay with us. Good girl.
On medium cannula, best I could do.
Midclavicular line. Second intercostal, above the rib, not below.
I know.
There you go, Morny. It's all right. I'll let you know.
Right, this may hurt a bit.
Okay, you're gonna have to be brave for us, Morny, all right? You have to be really brave. Nearly done, sweetheart. Stay with us.
Okay, just one more minute.
Okay. That's really good, Morny.
There you go.
Nearly done. Nearly done.
Right, and your oxygen levels are coming back up.
Oh, well done, Morny. Brilliant. Well done.
Good work, guys. Thank you.
Now, don't worry, Morny, all right? I'm gonna go back and get all your things, okay? You're gonna be all right now.
It was amazing.
It was.
You were fantastic.
Oh, God.
No, really, you saved her life.
Young lady, do you know how far I had to walk for this? Health center? It's more like an assault course.
I'm sorry about that.
One disabled place, that's all. And the fella that was in it didn't even need it.
No?
He just trotted up to his fancy car, large as life, and look, he threw this out the window. What do you think that would have done to my ties? And they want me to come back for another appointment to this place. Well, I'm telling you now, they'll be lucky. It's like taking your life in your hands.
And I think we can all agree that Frank did a wonderful job.
Here.
Guys, come on.
No, you were brilliant.
Yeah, well done, mate.
No, we all played our part.
Oh, yeah, Howard, how's your back?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks. But there is one more thing. I am going to have to ask for everybody's help one more time.
What's that?
Well, to put the tent up, of course.
You're kidding.
Forget it.
20 minutes tops.
No way.
Now, come on, there are plenty of us, and if we all work together, it's just a matter of coordination.
I'm sorry, but my Boy Scout days are over.
Mine too. I've done quite enough hand lending for one day.
Look, I know today hasn't been easy, and yes, maybe I have asked a little too much of everybody, but come on. We just saved a life in here today, didn't we? Didn't we?
Yes.
Thanks. Well, come on, let's crack on.
All right.
Come. These from? Don't worry where they are from. Just
Oh, for
take them
goodness
out.
sake, Zara, just take some.
Oi! Get away from there, you.
You do know that Morny nearly died just now.
Go on.
And that there are patients who are actually ill
Out of
that
it.
now can't be seen because of you.
And why's that then?
You know very well.
Do I?
What's that?
What's it look like?
Surely that would have expired when you were reassessed.
Look, don't start all that.
It's big fines for that, you know.
Look, you're pushing me now. Do you know that?
£1,000?
You know, you can harass me all you like. It won't make any difference.
Thank you.
I'm suing you. I'll have your job.
And Morny's money too, please.
What?
You heard.
Yeah, right.
Well, you know what? Maybe I'll just call the police. Yeah, that's a better idea. I hear they're pretty big on fraud these days. Especially little old ladies in hospital. Hello, could I speak to Sergeant Hollins, please? It's Dr. Neve Donahue. Oh, no. Sorry. My mistake. Bye. How's the ankle, by the way?
Right, come on, Ting. Grab a rope. Come on. Come on. Right, take a strain. On my signal, pull. Wait for it, wait for it. 1, 2, 3, pull.
That's good. Hold it steady. Mallet, Mallet. Very good. Ah, thank you. Carry on holding steady. Thank you, everybody.
Hello, Frank. It's Gary.
What will you do then?
Well, that's what I wanted to tell you. Me and Paul were having a good chat last night, and we've decided we're going to foster.
Well, it would appear that we've chosen the winning team.
Absolutely, I'm a winner, Dad.
Whatever it takes.
So we now know